another wonderful, exciting episode of DadDimes. I'm DJ. This is Justin. And we're here to provide you with all your
quality
comedy
content.
Shenanigans for the evening.
Along with bourbon review, because we do that on Wednesdays. We're here.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, it's a little bit late. It's
here.
It's council
We're
night.
queer. Oh, that's just the chant that goes with it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get canceled, but on all the current platforms, we're good.
Yeah. You worry too much.
I mean, I do, man. I've lived a life of worrying, but
the demands of our fans will sustain us.
It will. We're answering questions. We're trying to make sure that the people get what they want, and we're really here for them. That's the reason why we keep doing this.
Yeah.
And it's also cathartic, maybe?
Too big of a word for me.
We're starting it out. No guest, still an hour late. Listen, man, council nights, we don't do guests. Because it's a late start, I have obligations to the city. We were approving some cool things. I'm excited for when these things open up.
Shotgun Willie's North, huh?
God, no. God, no. That would not get approved. Ever. Ever. Not even if there was a fire.
That's funny.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing it. But, we have obligations, but that's taken care of, and we're still here. And I was looking outside. The sun was still shining, and I was like, you know what? DadDimes, we got to do it.
Sun was shining?
It was.
Oh.
It might have been setting, but it was shining at some point.
Yeah.
We do have guests coming up. I think we have the rest of the month filled. Next month is getting filled, and probably the rest of the year. I mean, at some point I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. Roadshow. I love it. I know this is gonna be a good bottle if you can open it.
I got it. It's Corner Creek Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This comes from a select cask and small batch.
Corner Creek.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it before.
I've never heard of it either. It was founded in 1998 at the Corner Creek Distilling Company. Has built a loyal following, all sharing their love of great Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Corner Creek Distilling has always focused on small batch blends and bottling. We proudly distill and age our bourbon at our distillery in Chestwood, Kentucky.
So they're specific to small batch because they're a small distillery. They can't do large batch yet. But hey, you know what? You'll grow. You'll get there.
Yeah. Growing and changing.
I'm excited to see what it has to offer tonight.
Yeah, this is 45% alcohol, so 90 proof.
It's a 90 proofer. Yeah. It's a mid-range.
That was a good cork pop.
That's a really good cork pop. Yeah. I think this was either a birthday. That sounded nice.
Yeah.
Or could have been Father's Day. I don't know. This was one of the SB.
Yeah.
She's the one who picked it out.
SB got it.
Yeah.
She hasn't let us down yet. I think every bottle she picked was pretty good, so excited for this one too.
Yeah, I mean, I have yet to be disappointed. Corner Creek distilled, aged, and bottled in Kentucky. So it all happened in one place. This isn't like some of the other ones where it's distilled in one location, barreled in another, and then bottled in a different state. I mean, at least it's all local.
Yeah. And it was by the creek, right at the corner.
Okay.
So.
I got some of that creek water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was wondering the other day, one of the things that crossed my brain, how much do you think it would cost to buy Jack Daniels outright?
It's in the billions.
I think it would hit the B. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. 20, 30 billion?
Wow. I mean, I don't know if it's worth it, but I mean, we'll try.
We'll send an offer, Trump.
Dear Mr. Daniels, lineage of.
Give you $10 in a reach around. Get that Jack Daniels.
We're going to get some of that Jack. It's going to be great.
It smells really good.
It smells so good, man.
Although it is allergy season, so my sniffer's not working the best.
I mean, this is the sniffer in the so it's the sniffer in the sniffer. Yeah, it's not working. Okay.
10.5 billion to be exact is what Chris said.
That's how much it's going to be. Okay. Well, we appreciate the fact checks out there.
Fact checkers.
Actually, you know what, Chris? At some point, we're going to make you a moderator, just so you're aware,
Yeah.
so you can keep the riffraff out of the forums.
Riff raff.
That's. I'm gonna have to get to the underlying flavors here in a minute. Before that, though, I want to talk about your near-death experience this week.
My near death?
Yeah.
Oh,
What happened?
I have no idea.
I mean, I think it was several days of you just not breathing. I mean, you made it out of it, but I was really worried for her. I was worried you weren't going to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I go through those a couple times a year.
Where you just you can't breathe, you can't move. Or
I can't breathe,
you move, you
so
can't breathe.
yeah, the movement takes away all my oxygen.
Okay.
That was what was it? This past week.
I want to say it was this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Not this
didn't,
week, but the week before.
I didn't know whether or not you were going to pull through,
Yeah, it was a scary time.
but you did it.
I was on 50 milligrams of prednisone for a week.
Yeah. Open up those bronchioles.
Yeah, which it worked for the most part. I'm still a
not
little
feeling
winded.
great.
Still a little winded.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you made it.
Yeah,
I think it was up and down for a minute.
yeah. What?
I mean,
6 in one, half a dozen in the other.
all I know is I was checking to make sure that the beneficiaries were changed
order?
over.
They were. Yep. It's now you and my grandson splitting everything.
Done.
So, and then Dom gets the debt.
Okay.
Eric and Dom get the debt.
Yeah.
And then the girls could have my
Island?
No, they could have my football card collection.
Oh, okay. So you have an inheritance too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean,
They have one.
oh. I'm only going to go through the good cards. I'll leave the rest.
Cool. Sounds good.
Well, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it through that hard time. I was really worried that that you just it's like a light at the end of the tunnel. And without that light, man, I'll just keep wandering in the darkness. So you're here. Thank you for
My
that.
bright smile brightens up the day.
Years ago, I had a friend that I still have a friend. We are still friends. He's a dentist. He went through the big D. Wasn't talking about Dallas. And he made me the executor of his will.
Dang.
Yeah. And I was like, well, what about your brother? He's like, no. I was like, okay, what about your dad? Yeah, no.
Dang.
I'm like, you want me to be in charge of what's going to happen with your practice and what's going to happen? He's like, well, I have it all written down. I'm like, yeah, but if I'm in charge of it, then I can really just do what I want. And he's like, yeah, but I trust that you would do what I'm asking. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's a big trust.
So you're not too smart either. It's like,
So he went through the process. He got all the separation. Now it's been several years, and he no longer has to pay alimony. Child support is like a few more years, and then they're going to be off doing great things. And I asked him, I was like, hey, man, do you remember that time? Like, you made me this thing. Do you want to change that? Or, like, I mean, I never thought about it. He's like, no, you're good.
oh, dang. That's cool.
So just so you know, man.
There might be a dental practice in your future.
Just so you know, we're going to be changing the name.
DadDimes Dental.
DadDimes Dental.
Hey.
Drilling and filling.
Aloe can work.
Done
for
and
us.
done. Absolutely.
That's awesome. We're just creating new careers for everyone.
I didn't know what an executor was. And then at some point I was like, do you still want me to do that thing? Yeah. Huh? Oh, okay.
Done, son.
I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing it.
Yeah. We this weekend was crazy, too. We thought baby was coming.
It's too early.
Well, I know, but she was at the hospital for a couple days.
Yeah.
But good Lord said a little longer.
Said stand by. 23rd of May.
I don't know about the 23rd of May.
That's a long time to wait.
I'm thinking like first week or two of May.
I got a feeling it's going to be on the show. Like you're going to get a boop, 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 boop. We got to go.
wrapping it up.
We're not wrapping it up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this live on. Hang on, we're going remote.
Yeah, we can do that.
Tell me,
I don't think Tori would like it.
I mean, it's
What
content.
you gonna do? Get up and stop us?
She signed up for it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for everyone that's listening, we do need to ask the question: do you want to have a live show of Dad?
Do you want to see my grandson being born?
Do you want to see at the hospital live updates, DadDimes style?
Yeah,
Because we'll do it. Because it's what the fans want.
that's true. We'll do it. Done. It's done.
It's done and done.
Done and done.
I saw Lenny joined. I don't know if he's still on or not.
Not sure.
I was looking at the future of DadDimes.
Mm-hmm.
And, usually I like to have these conversations, but I mean, we like to have them live because we really want to have the input.
Yeah.
I'm thinking at some point we need to have a branch division of DadDimes as a 501c3, which is a nonprofit giving back.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to think of names. What is that going to look like? Is it going to be DadDimes Diamond Out? Or, no, I can't do that because that'd be like a snitch. Would it be Holy Shirts and Pants? No, that one's already taken.
You got worms. That one's already taken too.
That one's already taken. So I don't know, man. I just think that, we need to get to that point where, we're truly pushing something out there that's going to be beneficial for our community.
That'd be cool.
Possibly.
We got worms. Where we take kids fishing. That'd be cool.
I mean,
Lloyd and Harry already thought of it, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd hate to steal it from them, but I don't know, man. I think that there's programs out there where there's issues that need to be filled, and that's where DadDimes really could step up.
Yeah.
What's going on? It says, miss ya, family camping this year. Pfft, done and done.
Hey Trent, how's it going? She's the one that loves and misses us.
Is it going to be McConaughey? Because I've had a bad experience, but it's okay.
Yeah, we'll see what we can pull off this year.
Or do you want to knock it up at the where's the Stanley at?
The Stanley?
Stanley Hotel.
Oh, up north. I don't remember where it is.
Estes?
Estes.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's places up there. If you want to keep it in state, maybe. I don't know.
Well, we might not have to keep it in state much longer.
Oh,
so we'll see how that goes.
Big things.
Actually, for summer, we're probably still going through it for
Bear Creek.
6 months. Up Bear Creek.
See, Chris is saying Estes, man. Estes is beautiful.
Yeah,
and it's relatively close. And they have a charger for my car.
They got gas stations along the way from mine.
Well, I mean, you have a gas car, so you can do that. Mine doesn't do that. I was thinking this year, I was looking at mowers because the landscaper contract is still kind of iffy whether or not I'm going to go that route. So if I have to actually mow my own lawn, do I get an electric mower?
Do they make ride-alongs electric?
They do. Those ones are not cheap. But they do make the Milwaukee push mowers.
Yeah. I don't know. I have an electric edger. Not a fan, I guess.
Okay.
But I already have it, so I use it.
All right.
I'd rather get a gas-powered one.
Okay.
The smell of exhaust and cut grass is a good smell.
Yeah, smell of killing the environment. I hear you.
Yeah. I'm not going to be here forever. Not my problem.
What is this mud fight?
A mud fight is where you throw mud at one another and you get muddy.
Oh.
So
that's happened before.
We went up to Williams Fork Reservoir and water receded just enough to where it was mud, and we had a epic mud fight. It was fun.
Okay.
Wash off in the lake.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you did in McConaughey last time.
Kinda. That was I shit in McConaughey because it was either
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
it was either in the lake or in my shorts, and
Both.
I chose the lake. So
Different type of mud fight.
I didn't splash it on anyone. I actually went away from everyone.
That's nice of you.
That was a gentleman thing.
It's a very gentleman thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I mean, it happens. Sometimes your stomach turns and it's either now or now.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
It's either now or right now. So I chose right now. Well, I didn't choose it. It was chosen for me.
It chose you.
It chose me.
Yeah. A couple things happened this week. We need to get into.
Nuggets are in the playoffs. I think the 4th seed. Which is pretty cool.
Are they coach or coachless?
They got an interim coach, I believe.
Yeah. How did that go down? What happened to the head coach?
He got fired.
For?
I couldn't tell you. He got fired. The GM got fired. They obviously were not doing what they were supposed to do.
I mean, they're
4-game skid.
They're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So,
But the expectation is not just to go to the playoffs; it's to win a championship. And I mean, they didn't. They underperformed this year for the team that they had. We should have been higher in the seeding. We shouldn't have lost as many games as we have. And so there's a expectation set of perfection. I don't know. There's like a little bug flying.
I see that it's random.
There's expectation set.
Yeah.
And I mean, like it, dislike it. I think that's the expectation that needs to be set. Is mediocrity is not who we are anymore. Okay. We're gonna strive for excellence. So Rocky should actually fucking take note.
So the coach that got them to their playoffs and got them to their championships had a small lull, and we should just go ahead and hack
the whole season kind of lull. There's probably other stuff that happened behind the scenes.
That's what I'm thinking.
So
we're not. I mean, like we haven't been exposed to what happened yet, but something had to have both of them cut out.
They didn't like each other. There's rumblings of a fight in the locker room.
Yeah.
They didn't say who. Could have been players. Could have been coaches. But I mean,
but they're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But they're not in the playoffs. The team's in the playoffs. They're unemployed.
The Denver Nuggets are in the playoffs.
I heard that the Avalanche are in the playoffs. Yeah. Yep. What's going on with the Avs?
Honestly, I haven't really had time to follow up with the Avs or really the Nuggets.
That's not what I heard.
I mean,
you were at like the epic game.
It was a cool game, yeah.
They won.
One game out of 82.
Oh God,
couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know if Rob's on or not, but he when he had the season tickets, I was like, hey man, that's cool, but that's like 40 some games that you have to haul your butt downtown to go see. That's a lot.
Yep.
That's a lot of time to have to go down to Ball Arena, and I mean it's always fun to watch, but that's dedication. Oh no,
he broke it.
I did not break it.
Yeah, Gabriel Landeskog's back with the team, which is good. He's been out for a couple of years with a knee injury.
Years?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. He finished the championship season, and then I think the following season early on he got hurt, and he's been out until recently. So,
but he's back.
Yep. He's with the team. He's skating and everything. Looks good.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's playoff bound, and because his leadership and everything is solid.
How about the Rockies?
Don't care. I mean,
I wish we had a good baseball team.
Last I checked, they were 2-9 on the season. Already 7 games behind in the West. So
yeah,
they're doing what Rockies do. Suck.
Yeah, they're. Oh my lord. Landeskog.
Yeah, that's what it was.
A knee slash, out for 3 years.
Yeah.
Holy moly. The Rock. I mean, does the are the Rockies like the are they like AA or like are they a farm league? Is that what we're considering them? Because
well, Chris just informed us they're 3-14 now, headed towards a 100-game losing season.
Oh my god!
Which, if memory serves me correct, there were 100-game losers last year, or pretty damn close to it.
Banana League is coming to town.
That's cool.
It'll be more entertaining.
It will.
What are they called? Something bananas?
Savannah Bananas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
It's entertaining. They're the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Yeah. And they'd still beat the Rockies.
No doubt in my mind.
They would do backflips,
Yep.
throwing the ball, beating the Rockies.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm getting betting predictions down. Yeah, they are the farm team. Denver Broncos. We're going to get it right now. We're going to put it in stone. What's going to be their
Too early. Can't do it.
regular season total? It's not too early.
We haven't even got the draft. Who do we select for the team this year?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Do we even have any picks?
Yeah.
I was watching Draft Day the other day. The Browns did really well.
In a movie, yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Between being the postman and in Waterworld, did Draft Day. He's a busy man.
He is. Too early to pick the Broncos season.
I'm going to say, are we 16 games still?
Nope. 17.
Oh, man. Are you sure? Have they changed it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like, have they solidified 17 regular season games?
That's what it is.
All right. Right here, what's going on? I'm going to say they're going to go 12-5. 12-5. It's done.
Too early to predict.
No, it's not. On
Yep.
this date, April 16th, even Jesse is saying 12-5.
He's saying too early. Gotta wait till the schedule. There's a
Gotta
lot of
wait till.
factors.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's already done. It's 12-5.
Nope.
Don't make playoffs.
Oh, I know. I know they will.
12-5 though.
I don't think so.
Do you,
I mean,
do you know
I
who's
gotta
going
see.
do you know who's going to the Super Bowl?
You already said that
The
the Giants
Giants.
were.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
going. It's already been written.
Yeah.
Do you know
So-
why?
Yeah. Because
Led by the quarterback,
every
Russell Wilson.
Every other team's gonna get injured
That's it.
and not be able to participate in football this year.
It could happen.
Really, the only way.
Yeah. Don't tempt fate. Chris is saying 11-6.
Still too early. You can't predict.
Chris says it is written in stone. 11-6.
You still have a whole off season to go through. What injuries are going to come out from the off season?
It's already written.
I mean,
It's a script. Have you not seen every conspiracy theory out there?
Mm-hmm.
What's this? 10-12 wins. See, I said 12. Chris said 11. He's saying 10 to
I
12.
think you guys are all just a little too early. A little too early on the predictions for it.
Yeah, listen, man, the Giants are going to do terrible. All I know is when they got it. I just keep thinking to myself, like every team that signs Russell Wilson, he's like, wait, how much are you going to pay me? Yeah, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
wait, I can still play for how much money? Yeah, no, I'll do that.
He doesn't even have to do it because the Broncos are still paying him this year too.
Yeah,
So,
he reminds me of Brett Favre.
no, Brett Favre was actually good.
Brett Favre should have retired like 3 years before he retired.
Actually, no, because he led the
Vikings.
Vikings to the NFC Championship game. I
Okay,
mean,
Russell Wilson led the Steelers to playoffs.
the playoffs aren't the NFC Championship game.
I mean, it's better than what he did for the Broncos.
There's quite a few teams that make it to playoffs. Only 2 teams make it to the championship game.
That's true.
So I have 4 if you include the AFC and the NFC. But
I am rooting for the Broncos this year.
that'll be a good change because last year you weren't.
I mean,
You got a Steelers tattoo on you somewhere? Are you going to get a Giants one now?
yeah, it's 2 helmets colliding
Nice.
from behind.
That's kind of gay.
I mean, first of all,
I'm in.
Whoa!
I'm in.
Guess what? They're gonna be matching.
Yeah. I do agree with Chris that we're going to beat the shit out of the Queefs and the Raiders this year. So.
Yeah, I think Mahomes is still in his prime and he's still doing his thing. He doesn't have as much ref support this year.
He probably still will.
I don't know, man. I think he's coming to the point where he could just go ahead and go out and he could retire and just never have to worry about another thing again.
Well,
He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't have to, and he won't. But I mean, he could just do it and say, "Yeah, my body kind of hurts because I get hit all the time,
Yeah, that won't happen.
All these rings were really holding me down, so
He's only got 3. He's not fucking Tom Brady.
3 more than I have.
I got one on right now. You got one on right now.
It's not the same size. Size matters.
Apparently. Yeah, no. He's gunning after Tom Brady. Tom Brady's record. This year I think he's probably going to have a phenomenal season. The question mark is when Andy Reid finally retires, because he's getting close probably.
Yeah.
How is he going to do without Andy Reid? Had the same question with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Tom Brady went on to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Only when he got Gronk back.
I mean, they went
They were a powerhouse. It's fine.
the first year. And actually, Gronk didn't really do much during the season.
He supported him.
Yeah. I wish that's the way it worked.
How do you think you would do in the PGA without me?
If I was in the PGA?
Yeah, I think you'd do all right.
I mean,
with
I'd be
me,
solid.
you'd be epic. That's what I'm saying.
I'd be solid.
Like Gronk is handing him the golf clubs. He's not doing anything good. He's just handing him a club.
Yeah.
He hands him a tee every once in a while. Like he doesn't do, but he's just enough. Like he's enough like a supporter to really push him to the limit.
Maybe.
He's a hype man.
The next
And you
year
need
they didn't do shit.
And I mean, he got tired.
Maybe.
You know how it is. You get a little tie in your old age.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It happens. It's okay. It's
Tired all the time.
It's all right, man. You were tired today. I called you, and I was like, hey, man, what's going on? And you're like, you were sleeping, weren't you? No, I wasn't sleeping. You were sleeping. You were sleeping.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'd take a nap if I were
I'm
you.
the on-call manager this week. I was dealing with phone call after phone call, which it's a lot. So I was just scrolling away.
Here's a question for the people. At what age is it acceptable to do midday naps on the weekdays?
12.
I was going to say 40. Even better.
Isn't it about time for the laundry to be done? That's actually, I think we missed it.
We might have missed it.
We might have missed it. That's usually about a 7:30, 7:45 deal.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
we had to start a little bit late.
yep.
But we have good things on the horizon coming up. Mm-hmm. We have a new barbecue joint showing up in Thornton.
We do.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you about it after hours.
Nice.
I'm excited about it.
That's cool.
Yeah. The guy that started it up.
Guy Fieri.
I honestly already forgot his name, so I wouldn't even get in trouble because I don't remember his name. They were doing this presentation about what the city's going to look like, and the guy's like, I just need to put this out there because it needs to be on record. My client knows you, went to high school with you. And I was like, I mean, that was like 20-some years ago, dude. But if it's going to get me a discount,
He's my best friend.
Yeah. No, he's a good dude, though.
He's my best friend.
Chilled rating, we haven't got there yet. What are you doing?
We haven't even got to the on the rocks rating or on the rocks tasting.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're only 28 in, man. Usually, our last episode we hit an hour and a half. That was the longest episode we've had.
Yeah, this one, the chilledness did pull out some floral out of there.
Live show at the barbecue joint for grand opening, possibly.
Yeah. Where's it going to be at?
I'll tell you next week after everything's been filed.
Okay.
Because it gets a little weird. Like it just got approved. So once it actually gets filed, then all of it's public notice. But you have driven past the location time and time again, and it has been closed for years. And it's had a sign that it's a barbecue joint recently. So
don't pay attention that much.
Like, man, I don't even know where I'm at most days.
I drive a lot, so
you drove a lot. Today you were moving back and forth. I was tracking you.
Yeah, had some good stuff going on today.
Old school style. I was like, boop, 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 boop. Like you were like Pac-Man.
Yeah. Back and forth.
Yeah.
So that's cool. It's cool.
So I want you to go back in time, and I want you to tell me a story about when you asked your wife to buy a boat.
I asked my wife to buy a boat?
Have you?
No.
I'm still waiting for that story. I thought you would have done it by now. Do we have the little clampers?
Just in the way my bank account's set up, we don't have conversations about buying boats.
I thought you were going to talk to your wife about tactically acquiring a boat from the neighbor who's no longer our neighbor.
Yeah, that's called theft.
Only if you got it.
Yeah. I would have thefted it.
Yeah.
Stealing.
You would never do that. You're a good soul. There are like commandments that tell you what you can and can't do, and that's one of those.
Yeah. Started writing some stand-up material recently.
Ooh.
Yeah. None of which I'll be saying on here.
I would.
Well, you're the one that is concerned about us getting banned.
Not anymore. Not on the platforms that this is going live on.
I got to work out the kinks on that.
Yeah.
Still before I say it, but I got a couple premises that are pretty good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was thinking about a Tesla joke.
Yeah.
And it was going to hit hard on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to go into it real quick?
Sure.
Like, what is with all of you lefties that really wanted me to get a Tesla like 3 years ago, and you're like, oh, we gotta save the planet, everyone should have an electric vehicle.
Yeah.
And all you righties out there be like, oh man, all these lithium mines are all killing you, you're killing the environment, you're such an asshole. And now today all the righties are like, buy Tesla, support the old Trumpster. All the lefties are like, you're a Nazi.
Yeah.
Let's go back in time. Let's go get pissed off at all the people that were driving the Volkswagens. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. I mean,
Just saying, man.
Volkswagens are good, reliable cars, though.
I mean, they were the Nazi car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were reliable.
I mean, so were Teslas.
There you go.
They're reliably enough to piss off both sides.
Yeah. Which they do.
Yeah. Each and every goddamn day.
And then,
figure it out.
And then I just say, I don't give a fuck what kind of car you drive.
Yeah.
Like,
As long as it's not a Volvo.
no, I don't care if it's cool.
Man, drive your Volvo. Okay, as long as it's not a Beetle.
No, I don't care what you drive.
I used to love the Beatles. The Beatles were amazing. The band and the car.
Beatles are good.
Yeah. What about the Starship that just went up?
Oh, with all the chicks?
Katy Perry.
Yeah.
A lot of
I mean,
controversy.
it's all right. Cool.
A lot of controversy. People believe it didn't actually happen.
Oh, because the video, when they go in there and you could clearly see the door open and then close, and then he acts like he opens it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was stupid.
That's pretty cool.
And they're saying that, like, small things are starting to be a problem. Like, Katie brought a flower into space. And once you hit a certain 0G atmosphere, things start to wilt because of pressures and stuff. And then she came back and it was the exact same flower.
Huh.
Yeah.
So then think it through.
Well, they're saying that it was just a publicity stunt, that it was just to get more multi-million, if not billionaires, to invest in the company so they could do space travel.
That makes sense. Because didn't one of them just blow up not too long ago?
I don't think the Amazon one did. The Bezos rocket.
Oh, that was the SpaceX one or something.
all the SpaceX rockets blow up. Yeah, they're not good about whatever. So the Starship.
They're collecting data. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, the Starship rocket.
Yeah.
So the Starship rocket is about transporting mass populations from one location to another. Their other one, the one that just always goes up and comes back down and like saves humanity, 3 people at a time. They got that one down solid.
Yeah, that's the one that parks itself back in. Oh, badass.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say SpaceX and Elon Musk's name now? Isn't it like taboo? You can't say it?
I mean, I could say it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're streaming on X. I think actually we're going to get promoted because
Oh,
of it.
actually, yeah. You're right. I was going to say, and you're German, so.
I mean, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
I mean, just because he's being thorough and no, he's actually terrible. He's a terrible human. And I don't say it because of what he's doing. Like, so his mind goes through all of these government entities. Like, all right, well, let's see where we can cut costs. Like we're overspending here, so we need to cut the grants that are going overseas that are not benefiting America. Got it. We need to cut all of these jobs because it is wasteful spending, and we should. he's not looking at it from a human being standpoint of saying, if we cut 8,000 jobs, that's 8,000 people that have to go home to their families and say, oh, I got fired today and I no longer can support our household.
Yeah.
That problem is a human problem, and he doesn't look at it from a human perspective. He looks at it from a logistics perspective, and that's a problem.
He's a logistics guy?
I mean, he always is.
Yeah.
But there's no checks and balances of, if you fire this many people, what's the unemployment impact on the community? How does this affect human lives? It's not just all right, well, here's your email, you're fired. It's like, these are actual people receiving it.
I'm a person, and if I got fired, I would just go find a new job. That's what I would do. But I'm also a plumber, which is the health of a nation.
I mean, you have a trade that will always be necessary.
Yeah, a little bit more important than sending money overseas, I guess. But
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, it's perspective, right? I guess you look at it one way, you look at it the other way. I'm like, I get fired, I'll go find a new job.
Yeah.
You're smarter than I am, so you look at it differently, I guess. Hey, these people got fired, and now they have to tell their family that they got fired. My solution is go find a new job. Yeah. It may not be that easy. I don't know what career path that they chose, but if you got fired tomorrow,
I'd go be a plumber.
There you go. You would find a new job.
Yeah. But like, these are, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think that, and then this problem, you shouldn't ever be too comfortable doing what you're doing. But on the flip side, you
should be valuable enough to where when everybody gets fired, hey, we actually have this opportunity for you.
Yeah.
Come over here, right?
But granted, so he fired like nuclear support staff, and then had to rehire them immediately because he didn't know what their job was.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying you gotta look into some stuff. I'm not saying he's perfect, but
yeah,
I'm not up in arms about it. I mean, what happened?
I'm not rioting
when all the Sears locations closed down and all the Sears employees got fired.
Yeah,
they went to work at Home Depot.
I was gonna say they were gonna work at Kmart, but that went down.
Oh yeah, that didn't work out. Half of them went to Kmart, and then
I worked at Kmart when they merged with Sears back in the day. Yeah, that was a long time ago, man.
You were getting the
Craftsman discount.
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah.
Sub sandwiches.
No, but do you remember the Kmart Cafe? That used to be where it was at, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the Kmart Cafe, they had like the submarine sandwiches. I could be wrong, but those are pretty good.
I had a lovely lady there that would always make breakfast sandwiches: egg, croissant, avocado. She would always take care of me.
Dang,
lovely lady. Back in the day.
She's just trying to get you to take her home.
That is not true. I think triple age range, maybe even quadruple age.
14-year-old boy.
She was like, "Hey, college student."
Oh, college student.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But we had a good time. I enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. Everyone else that was there enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it was a party.
Oh, you were loss prevention, weren't you?
I mean, yeah, you got to start out somewhere, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, making sure that they're not stealing the propane tips. Crackheads. Yeah.
Made sense.
Yeah, at the time. It was up and coming. I remember when they would steal the Sudafed packets and they were taking all the little blister packets because they were making meth.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, who has this much of a cold?
The good old days before it was behind the counter.
Now everything's behind the counter. Have you went to Walmart lately? They're not rolling back prices, but they are locking everything up.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Damn. So they don't have check receipts no more?
No, there's still someone at the door that lets me go, but probably not you.
Yeah, I'm not showing them my receipt next time. I'm just going to go.
They're always like, "Sir, is there any chance you can show me your receipt?" And then you're like, "I'm with him." Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
You're in the club, you're good. I don't get the same kind of service at Costco, though. They always check my receipt.
That's what we signed up for at Costco.
Yeah.
See, there I feel like, hey, everyone does it. It's cool.
Yeah.
At Walmart, I feel like, oh man, I'm being profiled.
They did have a Little Caesars at the Super Kmart on 104th. You are correct.
Yeah. When we moved up to the area, I think that Kmart was there for a couple years before it got shut down.
Yeah.
And then now it's Vasa.
I was going to say, I think it's like the Vasa Fitness.
Yeah.
It's a massive location. The
Which is almost as good as your gym. Almost.
Vasa doesn't have cold plunges. Yeah.
They do got massage chairs.
I mean, so well, it got the electric system, the electric stimulation. They don't have that at Vasa.
Yeah, but you wouldn't put that on my glutes.
I mean, I will if we want to do that live.
You're like, I'm not touching there again. Like, whatever.
It's your no-no square.
Yeah. Grow up, Justin. That's what I said.
I mean, I'm trying to, man, but it's just every day it hurts a little bit more to grow up. So I don't want to grow up. I want to be like a lost boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Peter Pan.
Was Peter Pan the hero or the villain?
It depends. I heard the latest theory on Peter Pan. He was taking the souls of children.
Yeah.
And that's why they never grew up. It's because
Captain Hook tried to save him.
They didn't know that they were dead.
Because Captain Hook was a lost boy that grew up.
Yeah.
And was trying to prevent Peter from continuing the cycle.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, oh shit, mind blown.
All of a sudden, you're like, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Rose theory of Titanic? Rose is the villain of the entire Titanic movie. So she's there. She has this high lifestyle. She knew what she was getting into. Not saying getting beat at the time or in general is ever a good thing. But she had known that was the lifestyle that she was going to live.
Yeah.
She gets this diamond. She decides to go off and cheat on her fiance. She steals this diamond, which is theft, which is fine. She, at several occasions, decided instead of getting away and being safe, to allow Jack to go off and do the same, not have to worry about her, because she was on a boat, and then she got off the boat. She was selfish.
Yeah.
The boat sinks. She gets on the door, which...
Dryer's complete.
And
Chris, we got the dryer this time.
She could have shared the door. She could have went off and on the door. She decides not to. She makes her last promises of I'll never let go, and then she dumps his ass in the ocean. She goes off, lives her entire life, finds a new husband, has all the adventures, has grandchildren.
Yeah.
And then after she dies, she bypasses her husband of all of these years to go see Jack again.
Damn.
She also knows that this guy who's been searching for this diamond his entire career, instead of being like, hey, look what I have, you could see it, decides to go on the back of the boat and dunk it in the ocean before she dies.
Yeah, what a bitch.
I mean, kind of a villain, just saying.
Yep.
Good news is, the dryer's complete.
Yep. And she eventually died.
Yeah, but now I have to go down and get this goddamn diamond.
Maybe. If you can find it.
Yeah, it's not worth it to me. Here's a conspiracy theory for you. Whatever happened to storming Fort Knox on video to see whether or not the gold's there? Whatever happened to that?
I'm not familiar with it.
So, El Presidente and Numero Uno Musker made it a very distinct point that they were going to go into Fort Knox to make sure that the actual gold was there.
Oh, and they never did?
And then it just kind of died off.
Oh. I mean...
Was the gold there? Was it moved? Did they spend it?
China has it.
I don't know. Katy Perry?
Katy Perry has it.
Did she send it to space? I don't know.
These are the questions we ask ourselves every night.
I mean, I don't usually, but I mean, and we're on the show, so we have to at least have something kind of fun.
Yeah.
What do you think about this so far? Corner Creek.
Corner Creek?
I mean, out the bottle.
At the bottle, it's good.
It had kind of like a little twang taste to it. Like it should have been barreled a little bit longer.
Yeah, I felt like it had a honey with a slight floral taste.
Okay.
Which, when you put the glycerin ball, brought out more of that floral taste.
Yeah, it did.
And then on the rocks, I think it's kind of back to more of a honey taste.
That's it dilutes a little bit. Like you're starting to get a little bit more flavors out of it. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
I want to say this is a mid-range bottle for price.
Yep. Mid-ranger.
90%? 90 proof?
90 proof.
45%?
90 proof would have been a whole nother night.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've had a 90 proofer yet.
Just in the backwoods of Tennessee.
I think just in a jar down on the shelf.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gotten pretty hot down there. I mean, it's
pretty good.
yeah, I like it. I don't know, man.
Solid.
What else is going on in the world?
Just work. Work and softball's back in full swing.
Yeah, tell me about your dad life.
My dad life? Mm-hmm. I'm at work. I got kids at home. I get home. I just go to sleep. 'Cause I'm tired because I'm old now.
I mean, you are.
Yeah.
But we'll go youngest to oldest, because I don't think the old one. We're going to work our way up. Youngest, what is she doing?
She's just getting into everything. She's just
Being a princess.
everywhere.
Yeah.
She has started this thing where she likes to scream now if she doesn't get her way.
Okay.
Yep.
Terrible threes.
But yeah. You laugh. It's not cool, man.
I guess it's ruining my... Well, you have noise-canceling headphones while you're playing Call of Duty. How do you even hear it?
I mean, I typically play Call of Duty when they're sleeping.
Well, it sounds like you need to change your routine.
I should.
Okay. Next youngest. Softball.
Yeah.
They're on the same team. Two girls doing the thing, going out there. I mean, are we in like practice or are we in like actual...
We're practicing.
Okay.
I don't think games are until May. So.
All right.
Boys and boyfriends and stuff.
Oh,
they're
God.
starting to talk about.
Hate that.
So I'm not a fan of.
No, crushes and... They're my boyfriend.
I did take Ellie to
A date?
a date
Oh, God.
to the movies.
Why didn't I go?
Well, I didn't take her. I went and picked up her boyfriend, drove him to the movies,
Wow.
and then they went to the movies together.
Why didn't we go to the movies together?
I don't know.
I could sit in the very back row.
They went and seen Minecraft.
Jack Black, I would have seen it.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa.
I don't think my wife would have approved it.
She wouldn't
I had clear instructions of
have
pick
known.
them up, drop them off.
Yeah, but I mean, you can make your own choices. You're grown up.
I'll have to check with my wife if I can.
I hear that. Youngest son.
Work, school. Nothing's going on, man. It's the same shit that's going on every week.
Getting ready for football. Practicing at least. Getting some training in.
We've been out there a couple days.
Yeah.
So.
Getting the kicking in. Mm-hmm. Getting the hang time.
Getting that in.
Working on consistency. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Oldest son.
Work.
And
As of right now, just work.
also getting ready for.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
Yeah, but right now he's just working.
Yeah, but like on that tip of his mind every single day is today gonna be the day?
Probably.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot. And then you have work, and then you have DadDimes, and then you have, I was gonna say sleep, but then you go back to work. You're busy.
Yeah. Yeah. Life gets busy.
What are you doing for Easter /420?
I have no idea.
Do we have plans yet?
I have no idea.
Who did great today?
Eric.
Yeah?
Yep. Josh is Eric just started with Allen Service Group.
Okay.
Where Josh works.
Oh, nice.
And Josh was his teacher today.
No.
Yep. So
Mentor.
Okay. Yeah, Josh is wise beyond his years.
All right.
So he got to hang out with Eric. I called Josh today, and I didn't even know Eric was driving with him. I was like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" He's like, "Oh, just here with your boy." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Eric didn't appreciate it. I heard him crying in the background.
I mean, it's kind of nice, though, to know that you have that kind of support. You know that he's in good hands.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think Josh was the one that referred Eric to the company to get him on board. So thank you, Josh.
I mean, there's a lot that goes with that. And thank you, Josh. Right? I mean, you know that he's at least supported. He's not going to be hazed too much. He still needs haze.
I would
Please get in there.
expect the hazing from Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not nearly the depth that you could see in some random company where people are there to, like, I can't believe you don't know this. Like, try to kind of push you out to show an ego. We've seen those people before where I know everything.
I expect Josh to tell him that every single day.
But at least it's with love, not with hatred in his heart.
Yeah. It's all with love, but yeah. Maybe a little hatred.
I mean, do you know who your dad is? It's time for me to get back at him.
I've worked with Josh for many years, so he knows exactly who I am, and
many moons.
He knows I would expect nothing but the haze from him. So he said he's a smart kid. Well, I mean, I'm his dad.
All right, Josh. So do you get to run lights and sirens if I don't know if you have either on your truck? You really need to though.
He's got lights.
If he gets like the text message of "I'm in labor," are you gonna be the one to take him?
I think if he's riding with Josh,
Yeah.
Josh will take him back to the shop. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just take him to the hospital?
Well, because he's going to need his truck.
I mean, we can get your truck later. Like, we need you to get to the hospital. We don't
This
want
is
you to
their
miss.
first baby.
Yeah.
It's not going to be born that quick.
It's going to be so fast.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. Josh, are you going to give him booties before he goes in the hospital to make sure that everything's sterile?
I think Josh should make him wash his hands.
You're not wrong. Make sure that Eric washes his hands before he goes in.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know the work we do.
you gotta, before you catch, make sure the hands are clean.
Got to wash those hands, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a debate among plumbers where some guys are like, gloves? I never wear gloves. Like, gloves are for pussies, you know? And just like regular latex gloves or gloves for protection. But I've been doing this a little while, and I've always wore gloves.
You wear gloves when you're like smoking meat.
When I'm touching raw pork, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're consistent.
Yeah, you have to. I don't want to wash my hands 47 times.
It's true.
So, see, Josh wears gloves too. Smart man.
Well,
I just don't understand the concept of, and I've had these guys ride with me where there's a floor drain backing up and there's shit on top of the floor drain, and they grab it with their bare hands, take the thing off, pull out the toilet paper and shit, barehanded.
and then like bite the fingernails.
Well, they're with me all day. I don't see them wash their hands, and then they're having lunch and everything. I'm like, every time I've seen that, I'm like, don't fucking do that in front of me. Like, we have gloves. Don't touch this. You don't know what's in there.
Well, you do know what's in there. That's why you should wear gloves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's the debate where, do you wear gloves? Do you not wear? I always wear gloves. I think people that don't wear gloves are fucking
Disgusting.
nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you got cold sores everywhere, man.
That's why you have all kinds of things going on.
Yeah. That's why you got the herps or heps. The heps.
The herpalurps and the hepileps.
Yep.
I don't know what just happened over there. That was crazy.
Yeah, it does that from time to time.
Okay.
That's how you get pink eye. That is how you get pink eye.
Yeah. Farting on pillows and not wearing gloves.
Not wearing gloves. Yeah.
As a plumber. Okay. So is he doing HVAC or is he doing plumbing? What's he doing?
Oh, he's not. He's no longer in the Broken Wrist Club. He's plumbing now.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So he doesn't he doesn't smoke
Skin flute? No. He's a man now.
European cigarettes is what I was gonna say. All right. Okay, now I get it
Yeah.
now. All right, cool, man.
Or skin flute. Either way. No, he's in plumbing. He still likes HVAC stuff, but he's realized that plumbers do make more money than HVAC guys. Plumbing's funner.
It's more fun.
I say funner. I'm a plumber.
It's
I'm not
more fun.
That's because you're a college guy.
Yeah.
Josh says funner too.
He doesn't. He said more fun.
Nah.
It's noted right here.
Screenshot to send it.
Yeah.
Liar.
Oops, phone's broke.
Yeah. So it's funner to be a plumber.
It's fun in plumbing. Plumbing.
No.
Yeah. It's rise over run, dude.
Sure.
I learned a long time ago, shit goes downhill. Rise over run.
Sometimes, unless there's an obstruction.
It's better to rise than it is to run.
Actually, it's better just to run in plumbing. You don't want to have to pump it up just to send it back down.
Gotcha.
So
It's like the bomb tech. If you see me running, run faster.
Yeah. See? Funner. Told you.
Yeah, but because the E goes before that, it's Fooner now.
Nah. Not when you pronounce it in our accent. Funner.
It should have a little squiggly Funier.
No, we're not French.
You were almost about to be, though. I mean, we talked about
I was
this.
about to be French?
Italian, actually. We found, and I don't know if Phyllis is still on, or Trinity, by the way, we found a little town in Italy where you can buy flats, which is equivalent to like apartments, relatively large though, for €1 a piece. All you have to do is fix them up. We found an entire town for sale.
Yeah?
And I thought to myself, we could fill that town. Then we wouldn't have to learn Italian because, I mean, it would just be us.
Yeah. That sounds like a whole lot of work for me.
I mean, it sounds like a whole lot of work for all. I mean, you could supervise it, but depending on who, like, when Josh shows up, he can, like, supervise Eric, who then shows up. Like, do you see the hierarchy? We can make this thing work.
I'm not the guy to supervise and watch.
Okay.
If I'm going to someplace, I'm going to do the work. That's
perfect.
Part of the dilemma in my position
The good news is
not having other guys do it. Like, I don't want to see you struggle. Let me just fucking do it.
Gotcha.
Do it right.
Gotcha.
And it's going to take a fourth of the time for me to do it than it is to watch you struggle. And
I will supervise then. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
You'll go get our parts.
I'll have them Amazon, like, droned.
Sounds good. Yeah, we are doers.
Yeah. We can have an entire town in Italy. Come on, man.
I mean, I don't know.
Can I be mayor?
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, that's got you written all over it.
Love it.
You're about to become the mayor of Thornton in the next 5 to 10 years.
I'm thinking about running.
Yeah.
It's 2 years. And if I ran, do you think I can get enough support to win?
Yeah.
I mean, we have the viewers, but I mean, do you think that we can? I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
I think you can.
Mayor.
As long as I'm your first lady.
First gentleman, actually.
I don't mind being called a lady.
No, but that was set here in Colorado already when Polis married his first gentleman. Done. You're in.
Yeah, and since we're in Colorado, they can't assume my gender, so I'll be the first lady. Like, yeah, I'm his first lady. My beard. Majestic, blowing in the wind.
It is so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We'll see what it is. I got Josh's vote, man.
See?
I appreciate that, man.
Got Josh's vote.
He doesn't live in Thornton, but I would appreciate it if you did.
Oh, he'll move here for a second. Actually, our buddy Josh is moving over to Michigan.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So, do you tell you, so the true story, and I have a lot of these stories. I've done things. The mayor of Glendale, and I don't want to call him out, but his name is Rife Runnifin. There we go. We kept it very clean, so we don't know who it is. He has won year after year after year, term after term after term. He actually created a legislation within the city that says you shall not have more than 3 consecutive terms. And everyone's like, yeah, you shouldn't have more than 3. At the time, there was only 2 terms. So he was able to word the ballot to get an extra term to be mayor.
Yeah. Which he's since done 6 more times.
There was like 17 votes in the entire city to make him mayor. 16 of them came from his address because that's where the dancers had placed their...
oh, geez.
Yeah, we live at this location. So, Josh, if you need an address, you're living with DJ right now.
Yep. He's
got your vote.
He's staying with us while he makes his transition.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, congratulations. You
Our
made
buddy
that happen.
Chris Duncan's on.
What's up, Chris?
Chris, how's it going, buddy? Free golf, and you've got my vote. Done. We actually need to get together for some golf.
Chris, you want to talk about this, man?
Well, we could do a foursome. Me, you, Chris, and Josh.
Done and done.
Yeah.
The city of Thornton actually has its own course. Thorn Creek.
Okay.
Get your vote, man. I will send you a voucher.
Yep. We'll write it off.
Done and done.
As his first lady, I could write it off.
I think you're going to get it through our nonprofit of people helping people.
Yep. I got worms.
Which, by the way, we are looking for a new name for our nonprofit, a DadDimes sponsored organization, 501c3. So if we can get some out there, if we can get some, we're going to ask them in the comments, through all of our shorts, through all of our videos. If you have a really good nonprofit name that could be a DadDimes affiliate, we'll put it out there to vote, and we'll see what it's going to be. We'll make it happen.
Sounds good.
People helping people.
I'm in.
Just people helping people.
Yep.
DadDimes.
There we go.
I mean, I
had a burp sitting right there. I had to try to push it out.
I thought you were going to have something epic to say. And
No,
I was
just
just like,
a burp.
"Burp."
It was just a burp.
Okay, man. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about some ratings, and then we'll figure out what. We haven't had to do the dime of the week for like weeks now because
What's the dime of the week?
we've had people to do it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I'll think about it. Hang on a second.
Perfect.
Let's go neat.
Neat. I think I liked it better neat.
Neat.
I mean, it's just I would say it's right there, solid 2.5.
Really? Mm-hmm. I think this is like a down the middle. I mean, I guess 2.5 is
2.5 is directly down the middle.
It is. Is this a double deer? I want to say that I like that it's a small batch. I want to say that I like that it's a small distillery, and I really want to throw this out there that anyone that's trying to kind of like make it in the world where there's a bunch of big guys always pushing you down, this is not bad. This is like one of those finds where you're like, hey, I'm excited to support something that probably wouldn't get it if I didn't see it on the shelf. Because usually all you see is the big names. You see the Tin Cups, you see the Stranahans, the Jack Daniels, the Beams, which are all really good brands.
Yep.
This is kind of like a hidden bottle. It's not a hidden gem. It's not something where you're like, oh my god, this is I need to go hunt for this and pay an exorbitant amount of money. It's good.
It's good.
It's a 2.8 for me.
For me, it's
Yeah.
directly average, neat.
Yeah. Chilled.
Chilled. It kind of went down. It started bringing out flavors that I'm not a big fan
you
of,
don't
which
like,
is the
yeah.
floral.
Yeah.
So for me, it dropped to 2.3.
Okay. I didn't get that. Chilled. I'll keep it the same. It's 2.8. It didn't pull out more of the floral stuff. The honey is there, which is kind of a cool taste out of a bottle.
Yeah, I like the honey.
It was consistent. I do like it on the rocks. I think that it kind of creates a different kind of palate, but what are you thinking?
I actually liked it best on the rocks.
Even better.
I thought it brought out a little bit more flavors. It wasn't hot at any stage of where we drank it.
Nothing
so
burned.
Didn't have to worry about that. But
No.
I think for this one, for me, it went up to 2.6.
Okay.
So it's average. If I seen it compared to some other stuff, I might get it. But I'm not going to go out of my way for it.
So if I saw this bottle next to, I want to say, let's see here. I'm gonna throw this out. I mean, we don't have our moderator in house, or else I'd be asking them.
Yeah.
Your press badge comes on Monday, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
You did the one with my long flowing hair?
Yeah, of course.
That's the one I liked.
Corner Creek Bourbon. It is about $50. So in comparison with the other $50 bottles, I like it. Would I spend $50 on this compared to a different bottle?
I mean,
maybe
for me, it's
43.
I go see Blue Note or a Leopold Brothers or even State 38,
Yeah.
which is all cheaper. I would get those bottles over this bottle.
Yeah, probably. If you want to try something kind of different, I mean, again, the flavor profile is different than most bourbons you're going to drink. Go for it. Try it.
It's definitely worth a try.
If you like it, get more. If you don't get it again. But it's always worth a try. I mean, I'm excited to have it on the shelf.
Yeah.
Because it's different. Same price point, you can get probably a handle of Gentleman Jack. It's going to last you longer. And that's consistent. No matter what it is, you know what you're going to get. If you want something... Here's the deal.
I mean, Eagle Rares, I've seen it for $50 too.
Yeah, I would always pick Eagle Rare over most. Yeah. It's not a bad bottle.
No.
Like, I don't want to discredit it. It's actually, it is really
it's good.
Yeah. You know, the price point is around the same as really good bottles. So it's kind of hard to say I would pick this one over another really good bottle.
If this was $30, it'd be better.
Well.
Like $30, okay, I can do $30 on this one.
And you're entering a market that's already saturated. So, you know, what separates you from everyone else? And this doesn't do that enough to justify the price point.
Yep.
But it is good.
It's good.
So, I don't know.
And I don't think this is one. It might be good in old fashioned, but I wouldn't want to do this in a.
I wouldn't do that in old fashioned.
Coke.
I would do this probably with either like I'd say like a Sprite, because it would actually create like a kind of really cool lemon lime honey blend.
That would be good. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, that's my take on it. I would give it a 3.0 on the rocks because it does create a little bit different flavor profile. Price point, is it worth it? I mean, it's kind of up to you.
It's your decision. You know, some people might absolutely love this bottle.
Yeah.
I just like it.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
Yeah.
So, Double D award? Probably not for me.
Nah.
But if I seen this in Widow Jane, I mean,
yeah.
I see dog piss in Widow Jane, I'll take the dog piss.
Ooh. Donkey. Donkey piss, yeah.
Ooh, what is that, ammonia in there? Shit, that's good.
Yeah. Let's see what can I light it on fire then drink it? Maybe it'll burn off everything else in there.
Yeah.
Widow Jane sucks. All right. Dime of the week. What do you got?
I don't have anything. My brain has been cooked
All day.
all 2 weeks.
Okay. So I found one room in this house that, as long as everything is off.
Shitter?
No.
Oh.
Because even then, like, you hear the wind and you hear the... I found one room in the house where, as long as everything is completely off, like the humidifier and the TV and obviously the TV, the dryer, as long as the clothes are done, it is completely dead silent. And it's going to go to the dad dime of the week here in a minute because you're exhausted. Sometimes it is just okay to enjoy pure silence because those moments are few and far between in a world full of noise. Take the opportunity and the time just to enjoy pure silence because you're not going to get it as much as you think.
Yeah. I agree.
It is so glorious.
What room is it for you?
It is, for me, it's in the master bedroom. That's the only place where, like, you don't hear the water heater or the coal plant. Like, that nothing is going on. There's no vibration. There's no secondary, like, humming or buzzing of electronics. It is just dead silent, and it is glorious.
You know, one thing I kind of miss before we went Life 360, right? Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love when my kids, I pull up and my kids come out and greet me, but
Yeah.
there is something to be said about you pull up into the driveway and you listen to a podcast or a song or something, and you're like, I'm just going to sit here for a minute just to unwind a little bit.
Yeah.
Those are good times.
Yeah. Well,
But then also I see my daughters come out and their face really brightens my day.
yeah.
So
Me too.
yeah.
Especially the little one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's just like a bundle of pure joy when she is not screaming and yelling and upset. But
Yeah. When you first see her, she is the sweetest thing, and then it changes sometimes.
And I mean, but it's all worth it. Easter plans.
I have no idea.
You said no idea. Come on, man. We have people out there that are wondering what is the Deej doing? Are you smoking meat?
No plans for me.
Gotta get baby in bed. Love y'all so much. You know, it just so happens we're winding down the show. We're going to see you on Easter because we're going to be around.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Easter and Snoop Dogg? Nothing. Both on 420.
Hell yeah. You motherfucker.
I know.
We have this
There's a weird thing.
flying around.
All I know is it's summer when little things start flying around.
Yep.
Other than that, man, we love you. Until next time, DadDimes, baby. See you next week.
Peace.